What is up, YouTube? Today, we're diving into the best revised SMG-45 attachments and calibrations in Delta Force. The SMG-45 already has some of the easiest recoil to control in the game, and this revised build keeps that strength while improving everything else. It fires at 605 rounds per minute and deals 26 damage per shot, giving it a 298 millisecond time to kill at its optimal 23 meter range by default. The magazine size is increased from 25 to 40 rounds in this build, making sure that you're less likely to be caught reloading. Muzzle velocity drops ever so slightly by only 4 meters per second, but we're putting that loss to good use by increasing our ADS speeds by calibrating the weapon. We keep the same level of control as the last build while improving the ADS speed, ADS movement speed, and stability to be even faster than in the previous build. The lens shake is significantly reduced without overspending on the stat, and if you put on the suppressor, this version 2 of the SMG-45 becomes perfect for flanks. With this setup, you get an upgraded version of what was already one of the easiest SMGs to use in Delta Force, and I think you'll really have a lot of fun with it. Now, let's get into the attachments. Starting off with a completely blank SMG-45, we take a look first at the barrel, where we put on the SMG-45 Fishing Long Barrel. This gives us extra range, muzzle velocity, control, handling, stability, pretty much everything we want. And it also gives us extra slots to use, so you can never go wrong with that. Let's put it on. Next on the muzzle, we put on the Titanium Contest Muzzle Brake. This is because it gives us an equal amount of recoil reduction on the vertical and horizontal plane, plus some firing stability, so that will decrease our randomness of the recoil. All of that for just 2 handling, which is not bad at all, and we're going to fix. Let's put it on. Moving on to the foregrip, I found that the perfect one for this weapon just happens to be the folding grip. This will bring up our stability, which we badly need on this weapon, so that your lens shake is not going crazy. This is also going to allow you to hold your breath for longer, therefore decreasing your recoil even more. It also gives us some extra handling, which is always nice to have. Then for every patch that we can, we put on the Ranger handguard panel. This is going to give us 1 control per patch, which does add up, believe it or not, especially since this does affect your current firing stability also. So in total, this is giving us quite a bit of extra control. It's always nice to have. On the upper rail, of course, though, you want to put in the red laser light combo. This is because you can't put another patch here. The laser is really important because when you have the laser on during the game, you get a decreased ADS time by 50 milliseconds. Then on the magazine, we put on the 40 round extended magazine, which is not going to hurt our stats that bad because of how high we have our handling already, so let's put it on. And speaking of handling, we will make it even better by putting on this mag assist, which will give us +1 handling, all for free. Now on the optic, because we have this laser on, we want to put something that is a little bit elevated, so I really like to go for the Cobra accuracy sight. Of course, it is all preference though, I just like the Cobra sight, so let's put it on. Next, on the rear grip, I find that the AR heavy tower grip is the best one because we have no other way of getting as much stability as when we put on the grip mount, the stable grip base. This gives us a minuscule amount of extra control, but a huge amount of stability at the cost of handling, which we are going to increase anyways using our calibration. And then lastly, we're putting on the stock, the Elite Light stock. This is mainly for the ADS movement speed. It gives us a huge boost in it, while it doesn't really hurt the rest of our stats at all, so let's put it on. Now this is the finished build, but we're of course going to make it better. First, let's take a look at the detailed stats before the calibration, where you can see that our damage fall off multiplier is really good for being an SMG. Even at 25 meters, you're going to be doing 100% of the damage here. But this is not going to be changing by calibration, so let's move on to the control, where you can see that we have 0.67x for vertical and horizontal recoil. Keep this on in mind because we are definitely going to make this better. Moving on to the handling, this is already really good, I'm not gonna lie, but of course we're making it even better. We have the red laser, so you can already say that this is at 252 milliseconds, because during the match when you have the laser on, you can pretty much reduce the ADS speed by 50 milliseconds. But most importantly is our ADS movement speed. It's already really high, but we're going to make it even better. And then the handling is really not going to change much due to the calibration, only the breath sway range and the movement stability instability, but both of those things are so high right now due to our plus 12 instability that the final stats are still going to be insane. The most important stats here though are the lens firing stability, the current breath holding duration, and how much the recoil gets decreased when you actually hold your breath. Neither one of these three stats are actually changing due to the calibration, so we're good to go here. Now, speaking of calibration, let me show you what to do. Starting off with the barrel, where we put the weight limit all the way down to the minimum for the extra ADS movement speed. It is an SMG, so we're trying to keep ourselves extremely mobile. Firing stability won't affect it too much because of everything that we have already done already. The length also goes down to the minimum so that you can have even more ADS speed. Don't even worry about the muzzle velocity because we're sticking to 471 meters per second, which is more than usable at mid ranges. On the foregrip, we move the thickness all the way down to the minimum for the extra ADS movement speed. Again, we're trying to stay really fast, and this is all that we can change, so let's move on to the rear grip, where we move the weight limit all the way to the maximum for the extra control and the thickness all the way down to the minimum so that we can get more hip-fire aim speed. Hip-fire aim speed really just affects your ADS times, so this is a really good improvement. Then on the stock, we move the weight limit all the way up to the maximum for the extra control also, and the placement all the way down to the minimum for the extra ADS movement speed. And lastly, on the optic, we move the eye relief all the way down, which is going to help because you'll be able to see more inside of your optics window. Now this is the full build, and let me show you what the stats look like now. Again, damage fall off does not change at all, but our control does. This is much better than it was before, and our current fire instability has really not changed much at all. 0.94x on a weapon such as this one is going to make sure that you have almost no randomness to your recoil. Then for the handling, this is what the biggest change was, where if you remember, our current ADS speed used to be 302 milliseconds, but now it is only 266. And if we reduce that by 50 milliseconds due to the laser, that means we only have a 216 millisecond ADS time. That is insanely quick. No one should ever catch you off guard. And for our biggest stat, we have our current ADS movement speed at 3.62 meters per second. This is extremely quick, and now you'll be able to dodge bullets like Neo from the Matrix. So let's move on to the stability, where you can see that not much has changed aside from the movement stability, which is still amazing, and the breath sway range, which is still really good too. Plus 12 stability on the SMG-45 is right where that logarithmic scale flattens out, so your screen won't shake that much, and by holding your breath, you'll be able to reduce your recoil by a lot. Now, there is one thing that I want to show you before we go into the firing range, and that is that if you want to use this as a very sneaky weapon, you could definitely put on something like the SMG Echo Suppressor. Not only is this going to help your range and muzzle velocity, but you'll also be a little less visible on the minimap, which is going to be nice if you're trying to flank around. But you can choose in between the SMG Echo Suppressor or the Silent Suppressor. Pick your pick and use them appropriately, but the best one overall for the muzzle device is probably the muzzle brake here, the titanium contest muzzle brake. But now that you know the stats and we have dialed in our attachments and calibration, let's hop into the firing range to see how it handles. This first magazine, I'm not controlling the recoil at all. My mouse is completely off the mouse pad, and you can see how straight of a line that was. You barely have to control anything. So for the second magazine, all I'm doing is pulling down. I'm not even holding down my breath. I'm just pulling down and slightly to the right. That is a great grouping, that is almost perfect. But if you hold your breath like I am now for the third magazine, you can see that you can pretty much keep everything exactly where you want it to be. This SMG is one of the easiest ones to use in the game overall, and you can use it at ridiculous ranges that you should not be able to use an SMG in. So I highly recommend it. I really think you should be using it. My first build for the SMG-45 was months ago, but it is still amazing at this point in time. And after all this time, I was able to learn and optimize it even more. If you're not planning on being extremely aggressive, then I highly recommend this SMG-45 because it's better than every other SMG at further ranges. And I believe the SMG-45 might still be in the S tier. But now that we have the build locked in, let's jump into a match in Ascension to see the setup in action. Enjoy! We're in trench lines, playing with the SMG-45 as Toxic. Let's see what we can do with this bad boy. I have not used it in such a long time, but it's so good. I love the SMG-45. It's always somebody. That's where she was. That was her. Can't hide from me. Oh, there you are. Yeah, Toxic pretty much has to be my favorite support class. I know you're gonna come up here. Okay, that's the wrong person. Oh well. Only reason why I liked Toxic so much though is because of this adrenaline ability that she has. Kinda drops your ADS speeds by a crazy amount, so it's really nice. Yo, got a couple people on the point now. Make sure that they don't just run up on us, though. Yo, there's another one. Make sure I can... Oh, people are starting to join now, finally. Make sure we get the adrenaline going. Get on top of this little hut. That tank just is not going to stop shooting at me, so I'm going to hide. Stick to the left side. Stick to the left so that the tank doesn't kill me. Oh, yeah, I think they're all here. Yeah, look at that. Adrenaline again. Ready to go almost. Look at that. Oh, wait. Oh, I did not know this guy was right here. I'm so glad that he missed. He was too focused on my teammate instead of me. I'm gonna just keep going to the left side. That guy's one shot from death. Let me see if I can get him anyways. Throw this out. Maybe he doesn't get to heal quickly enough. There we go. He got hit. Where is he? Chasing him. There he is. Let's make sure we didn't die to the time though. Perfect. Behind cover. Now we get to use the SMG-45 like we're supposed to. It's very capable at longer ranges. As you can tell, there's basically almost no recoil to really control here. It's just such an amazing long-range SMG. The muzzle velocity and the range that it has is better than pretty much every other SMG. So that's how you know that it's really meant to be for a bit of a longer use. Here you are. Ooh. I didn't think I was low enough to get killed by one shot, but okay. I see someone. Is she gonna keep... Yeah, she is. It's like one shot right now. Oh, never mind. There we go. Nice little headshot. Even if they're head glitching, just SMG-45 is the answer. Oh, wow. That's not something I ever expected. How's there somebody else? I guess they did realize that there's people on the left now. They're definitely checking on me. Oh, that's... I know what's happening. Look at that. What weapon can you do that well against a head glitcher? That's crazy. There we go. That's what I wanted. Now, hopefully I don't die. 2, 1, 0. Oh my god. It was worth it. Yeah, too many of them are aware of the left side now, so I'm gonna go straight into the point. Oh, no, no. Okay, good. If I get my teammate right now, we're good. Yes. We're showing it. We're showing them. Oh, I'm about to die by this fire. Maybe not. I'm alive. Don't know how. Let's make sure we heal up. Let's get back on this point. Can't let them take us away from here. Whoa. Did not realize that that was an enemy. Oh, they actually got it. That was really good. Someone's shooting at me from there. I'm just gonna run away. You know what? I like free points, so I'm gonna do this. And it only hit one. Now, aside from the extremely easy recoil that the SMG-45 has, you can also... Hey, look at that, spawn beacon. You can also build it with a suppressor, the SMG suppressor, to not only increase your range, but it makes you nice and sneaky. Like, you don't show up in the minimap as much. Whoa. Let's actually do that right now. Let's switch over to the suppressor version of this. It's the same build. All you do is change up the muzzle to the SMG-45 suppressor. Or just the SMG suppressor, I believe it was called. I forgot the name. And the sniper right there, we can definitely get him with the SMG-45. There's an SMG to do that with. It's this one. It's kind of just chilling there. Oh, one more shot does it. There we go. Wait, that was not the same one. Yeah, that was the one that was one more shot. Let's get the respawn beacon. Both of them. Look at that. There we go. We have foiled their plans using the sneaky, flanking SMG-45. Okay. That was scary. Almost died. Throw this out just for the points. No, there's gotta be someone here. Apparently not. Wait a minute. Oh, that was good. We trapped them right in the middle. Hello. That's why adrenaline is great. Look at how fast I ADS out of a sprint. This is crazy. Thought that inanimate object was a player there for a second. Let's pick up my teammate. Especially if he's a medic. Gotta make sure to pick up our medics. What the? That was some weird movement. Oh. S12K. Can't beat that in the trenches. I'm really enjoying this build. I wasn't too sure if I would be able to beat the last build by much, but it definitely does. This is a much better build than in the past. We have way better ADS times and way better ADS movement speed. It works out really well. What a spawn for that recon. I'm gonna go to B1 from behind them. They'll never expect it, right? Adrenaline. Make sure that we can ADS as quickly as possible. Nobody's around here, right? Teammates here. Killed you. There you are. There's one. Been wondering where these people have been. Haven't seen them in a while. Somebody's behind, too. There's another one. Good. Throw this out. Maybe I can hit some people for the free points. Whoa. Almost got me. Almost got me. I realized that she thought that I died, so she stopped shooting at me. It's kind of what it looked like. Hello. There's another one. I'll definitely be able to pick you up in a second, but kinda gotta take care of these guys first. There we go. Perfect. That's the SMG-45 right there. Really good hipfire ability, too. Oh, right behind me. There we go. Still alive, yeah. The control on this is just about the same as the previous build. Just really nice because it was super easy to control. And it still is. Okay. Doesn't even matter anymore because I'm dead. I can't control it when I'm dead. Let's go back to the unsuppressed version because this, of course, has even better control than the suppressed version. And also the stability is pretty much a perfect amount due to diminishing returns. Been running for ages and I haven't seen a single one of you. What's going on? Oh, now, when my adrenaline runs out, that's crazy. The stability is also really good. That way, that doesn't even make sense, actually. No, what I was trying to say is that I bumped up the stability to just the perfect amount because stability works on a logarithmic scale. And I'm gonna die here. Yep. No way this guy picks me up. What? What was the point of that? Let's get them this time. They're gonna come this way. We're gonna get them now. There's one. There's two. It's gotta be a third. Saw that Byron around here before. B1's being attacked. I gotta get it. Let's go save it. Got you first. There's one more here. There's two, actually, apparently. I got 10 rounds. That's enough to get a kill, but I'm about to die to that tank, so let me run. What is he doing? He's just crawling. Oh, hello. There's quite a bit of you on this side. Two of you all up. I want the free points. And I heal you. I do wish this gun had 45 rounds, but I think that would kind of make it a little too crazy. I see you. Look at that. It's 50 meters, and this thing does not move. Uh-oh, they're getting B. Well, they already got B1. Let's see if I can get him from behind. Kind of wish I had a suppressor. It doesn't matter. They got me from behind. Let's see if we can stop that B2 capture there. Gonna go to the right side, so it's a little bit harder to see me. Reload and make sure that... Oh, actually, no. There's no way that I can get there on time. There's so many of them on B2. As long as I get a kill or two, I'm happy. There we go. And no matter what the range, because our stability is so high on this build, you always want to make sure that you're holding down your breath. Who's this guy shooting at me? Get out of here. You know what? Let's switch over to the suppressor because on this C point, we're looking at further engagements, a little bit further range. And engagements like this, like a 48 meters, for example, you're gonna do... Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. Not finish my sentence. And engagements like this that are a little bit further out, you'll definitely do better by having more muzzle velocity. I think I just said velocity with a B somehow. Oh, hello. Haha, look at that. That's what I mean. The damage that we're doing at range now, it's a little bit better due to having the suppressor, but I want to make sure that I can... Okay, I'm gonna get her. I know where she's at now. Who's this? That's not who I was looking for. Cannot believe they got it. Damn, they're actually bringing this game back. Alright, let's turn it on. You know damn well that I'm here. Hello. Yep. That was a bad situation to be in. Yeah, I'm gonna stick around here because there's a lot of them trying to flank. We're doing the right thing, honestly. I know there's the one behind this rock here. Not sure if I'll be able to get her, though. Yeah. There we go, yes. Okay. I think I can still live with the timer. Yeah, there we go. There's somebody else around here? Not that I can tell. Okay, one at a time, one at a time. There's another one. Oh, hello. Haha. Not gonna let you get to that same spot again. Not just gonna ignore you. There's the other one. Perfect. One at a time. Oh, my aim. Oh, my aim. There we go. That would have been so sad. What's this guy up to? Oh, that's what you're up to, huh? I cannot believe I ran out of ammo. 5 more rounds would have done it. I wish we had 45. I know they have that respawn beacon, so I'm just gonna leave this area and go for the respawn beacon if I can. Yeah, no matter what the range, hold your breath with this weapon, with the SMG-45, because we have such high stability that you can just hold it without having to let go. What? I thought it ran out. I literally moved because I thought it was finished. Well done. Maybe it was a visual glitch. Hit you from here. Never mind. She runs away. Uh-oh, they got D2. They got D2. They're gonna spawn on it now. This guy, him and I are really playing Ring Around the Rosie right now. There we go. Hello. What's going on over here? He was trying to destroy that ahead of time because he knows. He knows what happens. That's wild. It's funny because this weapon doesn't have insane raw stats or anything. But just due to how easy the control is on it, it can do anything. The best stats that it does have though are the range stat for being an SMG and the muzzle velocity. I love that, plus it's super easy to control. The recoil makes it really easy to use at any range. Just get it from behind. You too, there we go. I'm so glad that she was low because I had no ammo. Somebody behind that rock here. Yeah. Oh. Almost got me. Almost did. Wait, can I live? Oh, they're grabbing D2. Can't believe they actually got it. They had 5 tickets. That was crazy. It does give me time to talk a little bit more about the weapon, though, as I die here by these vehicles. I don't get how I'm being seen after the Luna thing runs out, and then I move. I think it was extended by a little bit. Without the graphic being extended. I'm gonna die from behind if I don't move. Zigzag, zigzag. There we go. I'm alive, I can't believe it. Somebody right behind me though, I hear him. Yeah, this guy. Oh, there's a lot more than I thought. Now we are doing 26 damage per shot at 605 rounds per minute with the SMG-45. Which is not amazingly quick, and the damage is pretty alright. So that gives us a 298 millisecond time to kill. That's not really where this gun excels though. It's not really at the time to kill. It's just the control, the muzzle velocity, the range. That's what this gun is for. Let's get him from behind. There we go. Oh wait, there's one more here. Don't know where he went. But I know you're here. Gotta make sure to get you. Hello. How's there one... Wait, how did this guy get there? What was that? Oh no, I need to redeploy as soon as possible so that I can use my guided missile. This needs to go now. Needs to put it right here. Right there. Go, 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 go. Guided missile, go. Come on, come on. Hurry up, missile. Come down. Where is it? There it is, there it is. It's coming down. Yes! There we go, that's what we needed. That's exactly what... And I killed 2 vehicles with that? Oh, that's crazy. That was amazing. Gotta make sure to kill the rest of the people that are here, though. That was a great guided missile. Yeah, we are good to go. Look at that. Just ahead. That's all that's visible. I can still shoot him from here just because of how easy the recoil is to handle on this thing. I am about to be blind. Never mind. She left. Where are they at? There they are. Wow, that's a lot of them. What if I just use this? Yeah. Oh man, this guy saw me on the left. Don't want to die. No. We have 110 kills already. Let's put a little artillery here on the side. I'm not going to be able to get enough points to get another guided missile, so I gotta chill out here for a second. Do I have enough for it? Yes, I do. I'm gonna put a strategic beacon right there. It's gonna be a good spot, I think. Give us quite a few points. Let's see if we can get everybody that's inside right now. Well, there's quite a bit here. Yeah, there we go. Good. Got quite a lot of them, actually. That was nice. It just comes to show, time to kill is not everything. Yep, he thought he could get me. There's one more. Pretty sure it was a recon. Don't see her there. Stick inside for a second, though. Nobody around here? Whoa. Oh, wow. That was good. Just a couple more tickets, but they are on it, though, so this might go into overtime. Make sure that I don't let them stick around this area. Yeah, like him. I am lagging right now. There's so much happening. Oh, no. This game might even go into, like, super overtime at this point. Let's see if after the 50 seconds... Oh, man. Sonic trap really messed me up. There's gotta be somebody around here now. Make sure to get her first. She runs about. They're capturing it. They're capturing it. We gotta get on. There we go. Who's shot at me? Was it you? Okay, got you. Make sure to get them on the point. Keep them away from that. See you. Oh, that was a really good missile. 20 seconds on the overtime, maybe we get into like that super overtime. Can't really put a strategic beacon down right now, and I need that respawn beacon to go away. I hope it goes away soon. There we go. Okay, put it down. Good to go. That's what we needed. We needed another strategic beacon. That's what we're here for. Oh man, I think it's about to go into super overtime. Let's see. Let's see. Yes, it is. There's another one. There's another one. We got him. We're at 124 kills right now. This is one of the highest games that I've had with SMG-45. And my game is staggering so much. It's stuttering so much. There's the win. That's the SMG-45 for you. What a crazy game that was. It was a little bit more chill, but quite a lot of fun with over 125 kills. That was really nice. Now let me know in the comments down below what you thought about this improved SMG-45 build, because it has been a while since I last did one for it. And let me know if you have any way to improve it even more. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next one. Owl out.